Good morning. This is our first sea day. It is Monday, I believe, and we have no plans for today. But I think that's appropriate for a sea day. I think normally when we're on cruises, the sea days are like, we don't make plans. It's just a free-for-all kind of. The kids have been at breakfast with Nana and Pappy for a while now, and Ed's working out, and I've just been slowly getting up. The weather looks nice today. When I was looking at the weather before the trip, it looked like it was supposed to rain a couple of the days, but honestly, out of all the cruises I've been on, I can't even remember rain happening that often, and if it has, it's only been for a few minutes. I think they do a pretty good job of staying away from bad weather. Doesn't look like it's going to rain right now. It looks a little bit cloudy, but not bad at all. Again, I have no clue what the plans are for today. Harrison might want to do some more rock climbing. We'll definitely be at the pools and the slides. We actually tried to go to a game show thing last night, but it was completely packed. I think we got there 15 minutes early even. I don't know if that's a lot or not at all. You don't have to have tickets for that. But there were already people like standing around outside, like figuring out what to do because they also got there and realized it was way too packed. So I just thought that was a little bit strange because usually it seems like that only happens like if there's literally nothing else to do because there's bad weather or something like that where everyone's trying to go to like the few activities that there are. But for like the first full day of the cruise, like a 9:15 p.m. game show, I thought that was strange that it was like completely full. Anyway, no big deal. Our room is right across from this library. Let me show you. Right there. So I went down there to look at it the first day, and maybe I should have known this, but it's only like books that cruisers leave. Like they'll take a book and leave a book type of thing. It's just funny because I did not expect it to be that. I just think it's such a funny, weird use of space because it's not a big space, but big enough for like this Central Park area. And it's basically just a big empty room, and it has maybe like 50 to 100 books in there. There's a lot of shelves with not a lot of books on them. So it kind of feels like a little bit of a wasted space. I don't know if they ever like replenish the books or whatever. And the books that were in there were like, whenever it's like a, take one, leave one situation, there's usually only crappy books there. So like I didn't recognize any of the books. But it would have been super fun if it was like, I kind of just anticipated it being like a dark library with like tons, like floor to ceiling books and like big armchairs and like puzzles on some of the table, like a quiet area. It's not that at all. Like there's no upholstery in there. It's quiet, but it doesn't feel like it's made for hanging out. It's just like go in there and leave because there's like some benches, but they're all no cushioning whatsoever. Anyway, I still have some leftover muffins and stuff from that gluten-free bakery that Ed got some stuff from in Fort Lauderdale, so I'm going to eat that for breakfast, and then I'm going to go find the kids. Okay, bye. So I was just talking about a few minutes ago how we've been on a bunch of cruises and it never rains because I feel like they always reroute us. And we were out here and Piper's playing on this stuff and it started raining. Even though it's like fully sunny. But don't you feel like I don't even, maybe like once or twice it's rained ever that we've been on a cruise?
Yeah, it's rare.
And we go like in September a lot during hurricane season.
Yeah.
It's just funny.
We've just gotten lucky. Because I've seen other people, talk that there's storms and rain, but I don't know.
We do have an early bird karaoke that will be the spotlight karaoke on deck number 9:35 and 10:45.
Can you hear how loud this is right now?
Away parade with your entertainment family, so please don't miss.
Okay, so let's revisit differences between Royal Caribbean and Disney and things that we had mentioned. We talked about a curtain between the room, or in the middle of the room to divide the kids' bed from the main bed. Does not have that. Also, obviously there's different categories of rooms on like Royal Caribbean versus Disney, but our room is very small, we feel, for 4 people. How many square foot difference?
Like 35 square foot difference from the ocean view room we normally do on
Yeah, there's like Ocean View Deluxe, I think, on Disney, and then just regular Ocean View, or maybe that's Veranda.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we have a balcony here, so if you include the balcony,
Oh, you're right here.
all our space is there, but
Oh, okay. I saw you.
that's pretty unusable space for us.
Yeah. So on Disney, we've done like veranda, I don't think we've ever done the deluxe veranda, which is like the extra space inside. And then we've done ocean view and inside. Did we do inside with both kids?
I think so.
We did, yeah.
And even that, I think there was more room than we have now.
We've never thought to ourselves before that like Disney cruise had like amazing storage or anything like that. After being on this cruise, we're like, oh, we prefer the Disney cruise storage.
Yeah, the double bathroom.
The double
Really
bathroom.
nice.
There's like a lot more cabinetry around the desk area. And maybe before we just thought we were like really good at packing and storage and stuff. And now I'm like, no, I think it was just Disney.
Well, the other thing that Disney has is a lot more outlets around the room. Like there's outlets on either side of the bed. There's only 3 plugs. No, there's 5 plugs in this whole room, but 4 are at the desk. And if you're using like brick chargers, like sometimes it eliminates.
Yeah, because they take up so much space.
You can't do power strips. Royal Caribbean takes those, but you can do bricks with multiple USB ports on them. So we've got a few of those. I did find an outlet under the bed that I was able to plug into with a multiple USB brick. And then I bought us 10-foot USB-C cords, one for each of us. And luckily I did that.
That was a great,
But I plugged in and now they reach like both sides of the bed. But that would have been.
Yeah, we did that because of our last cruise because the closest outlet was at the desk.
Yeah.
And so like, if we wanted to have our phones at night, we couldn't charge them because I fall asleep watching stuff on my phone.
Yeah.
Anyway, other differences.
I have heard that people will use magnetic hooks to make a self-made curtain in the room. And had we known about that, I think
we would have done that. Yeah. But even just like so on Disney, there's bunk beds for the kids. On Royal, or at least in this, there's no bunk beds.
This is the worst thing, I think, in my opinion, is the sleeping arrangement.
Yeah, so they pull the couch out to make a double bed, but like our kids don't want to sleep together. Maybe that's unusual, but we have a boy and a girl, so also it's kind of like, how long is that going to even be appropriate?
And they thrash.
They thrash, so they can't sleep together. So it's like we would have to split up. One of us would have to sleep on the couch, which like we can't. We have bad backs. So just like I never realized having the bunk beds was so nice, and having the couch pulled out is you can't walk. It's so tight.
So then you can't get to the balcony at night.
Yeah, because the kids are sleeping. You'll wake them up if you try to get past the bed. Also, we asked for a bed rail for the bed, and there's no bed rail. So we have to put pillows and like shove the chair and the coffee table up against the bed so that she doesn't roll off. I don't know. Maybe those are small complaints, but I don't know what other people with kids are doing. We went to Perfect Day at CocoCay yesterday, and I thought that the kids' water park area was way better than Castaway Cay.
It kind of blows it out of the water.
Yeah, there's nothing like that on Castaway Cay. The only thing there is like you have to be able to swim really well to get out to that thing in the water. The pelican plunge thing. There's not even a pool on Castaway Cay. I don't think, not that I know of, unless there's one in like the kids club, Oceaneers Club. So last night at dinner, it was Mexican night, and I just got the tortilla soup. Harrison was able to get like grilled chicken with white rice, which is great for him. They also made us like a gluten and dairy-free like vanilla cake with coconut on it, and Harrison really liked that. So I would say the food options so far are comparable with Disney allergy. The only thing is that on Disney, Harrison gets chicken tenders every night for dinner. And I did ask them if they had, breaded gluten-free chicken tenders every night for dinner. I did ask them about that, but they have yet to say they can do that. So as far as kids go, obviously chicken tenders are a big thing for kids.
With that said, he loved his chicken last night, which was some sort of grilled chicken and a sauce with white rice and other stuff, which is a custom meal we essentially asked for. And
he's fine with burgers. We also went to Sorrento's last night and got both of us, pizzas. They had gluten-free crust and vegan cheese. So I got that for myself, and then he got gluten-free crust with vegan cheese and just pepperonis with no sauce because he's allergic to tomatoes. So that's a great option for him. What time is it? I think it's only like 9:45. We have a long sea day ahead.
How did my mom come to me from so far away?
Who cares?
Huh?
I mean, so it's a little weird what she does and what she doesn't, but she remembers one thing. You. And when she finally sees you, she feels...
Crushing obligation.
very lucky to be a mother.